At the very moment, there is a some sort of special showcase pack that I ended up getting. That is the first time I think anyone has seen the Draco Rex, and so I'm gonna just see what that's like. Ooh. Looks like a kangaroo. Dan strike and run, Draco, which prefers to... Wait, what? Never mind. I like the skin. It looks really good, but... I mean, I really wish it... I don't know. Who knows? I think it looks really nice. Just... another creature I'm not really gonna find much use out of, I think. It is really neat though. The skin is really good. The model is fantastic, but the fact is, I don't think anyone's ever going to get any use out of this one since you can't find it in the wild. Unless you can get it from the special event drops. Which will hopefully have something actually useful sometime soon. There we go. Neato. Yeah, it seems like they're doing some, like, there it is. It doesn't cost that much. You can probably get that many boxes from free offers, and I suggest you do it because, well, you can see all the dinosaurs that you can get. Most important is the Draco Rex if you want to have it. I'm still a little bit bummed that this game is fucking just, I don't even, this whole event thing that's going on, just shit. Oh well. At least the Draco Rex looks nice. Okay. I just opened up an epic pack in the arena, and I got Spinosaurus Gen 2. I got the epic Spinosaurus. That's really cool. Oh, I can level it up too. Oh man, makes me wish I could get him up to a really high level so I can actually bring him onto my team, because he's not bad. He has exploit wound, but I need him to be higher leveled, more attack. When he's packing more attack, then I can actually really viably use her. But it's still friggin' awesome nonetheless. 2 new dinosaurs, the Stiggy Moloch, and, or not the Draco Rex Gen 2, and the legendary, or the epic Spinosaurus. Just hoping it gets combined with T-Rex Gen 2 so we can get the Spinosaurus Rex, huh? I actually really want that, I really do. It's a hybrid I've always wanted to see, because I mean, come on, it lends itself to a lot of creativity. You can do a lot with that. Anyways, yeah, there was some happiness with this update. I actually, while the spawns are being selfishly hogged, all the good spawns are being selfishly hogged by useless dinosaurs, I got myself a Spinosaurus from the battle arena. Of course, I still have this last one here to open. I just opened it up immediately. I do that. That's what I save my bucks for, really. Just to open up the really big and nice fancy chests immediately after getting them. I leave the I only leave the 3-hour ones on run. I open up every other one immediately. 8-hour epic. And if I got lucky enough, I really hope I get a premium one, because I've seen people can get a premium one, and I really, really want one from the battle arena. That'd be freaking sweet. But, yeah, and then I just wait for the ad to open up for the 15-minute ones, which I'm actually going to do right now, because there's 13 minutes left. But anyway, I'm going to go, and I guess I'll get battling again. Alrighty then, so I got a message this morning saying that there was a special event at Walmart's. And I decided to take this opportunity to go and say, fuck it, I'm gonna drive down to the Walmart that's quite a distance away from my house and see what this big event is. If there's anything like these special event dinosaurs in the parks, it's gonna be disappointing. Although I highly doubt it'll be as game ruinous for me. We've been trying to say, oh, well, they change each day and whatnot. Yeah, I get that. That's not the point. The point is that they're hogging space that I could be using to see useful dinosaurs. They're in parks, too. Locations where the best of dinosaurs I've seen are. Today's dinosaur is Dilophosaurus, another non-hybridable dinosaur that, I mean, is, I guess, useful if you don't have it. Looks okay. Has some okay moves. If you can, you know, nab it, that'd be great. If you're, like, low-leveled again. But anyone who isn't level 2 or 3, or anyone who isn't lower than level 3, not gonna find much use out of that guy. And the worst, and I mean the absolute worst part about all this, wait, 3 attempts on a rare? Wait, what? I thought it was 6. Whatever. But yeah, the worst part about this, if I did catch all 3 of those Dilophosaurs right now, they would still spawn regardless of the fact that if I can even catch them. Which is just asinine to a degree that I can't even begin to explain. Unless the Dilophosaurus disappear on someone else's map after I catch them. Like, if I caught that Dilophosaurus and somebody else who's playing the game, you know, if I caught that Dilophosaurus in somebody else's game, like, it disappeared from their map, it makes a tiny, minuscule amount of sense. But even then, why spawn them after you can't catch them anymore? What is the point? I can't do anything with them. They're literally worthless. I can't even catch them. The dinosaurs themselves aren't even that useful to begin with. But secondly, after I've caught the amount, I can't catch them anymore. So why are you still spawning them? You won't even let me go and catch them. So again, what's the point of showing them on my map if I can't even catch them? There's the question of the day. Why keep spawning them in if I can't do anything with them? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Give me one good reason a dinosaur you can't catch at all. Physically, the game will deny you the access to go and catch it. What sense does it make to spawn it in? Remove them from the map and give the normal spawns back at the parks. Something I can actually catch, something I can actually use. Because God knows I've seen all the good dinosaurs I've ever, not all, but like over half of every rare and epic I own came from a park. And now all the spawns, again, like I've said, are monopolized by these special spawns that once you've caught X number a day, you can't even catch any more of. Like, the game walls you off and says, go fuck yourself. It doesn't even, I just don't get it. I don't get it. What kind of sense does it make to spawn a creature on the map that you can't catch? Give me one good fucking reason why anyone would ever have any use for that, why anyone would ever find it good, or there's no positive to it. If you can't catch them, don't put them on the map. Simple. Remove them from the map if you can't catch them and put back normal spawns. It doesn't matter if the special event's still going. They couldn't catch them anyway, so why not give that space that could be used for dinosaurs that are actually useful and, you know, let them spawn in. Radical idea. Let the dinosaurs that are actually catchable spawn in the area over the dinosaurs that you can't catch. That's simple. It's really simple. Look at this. There are more Dilophosaurus in this park than I could physically catch. So what's the point of spawning so many? Look, there are 4. That's already more than I can catch right there. Point still remains. What's the point of spawning them if I can't catch them? Yes. That happened with Triceratops yesterday. You know, something I didn't really think about, which is kind of odd. I didn't think about this until very recently, is how this game is really pay to win. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8 Dilophosaurs over here. And how many can I catch? 3. Even if I caught all 3 of them, these other ones, there was an update. I'll give it the benefit of that. I'm gonna catch 3, and then I'm gonna see if it disappears. it doesn't, that's just asinine. Completely stupid. I keep saying it because I mean it. It doesn't make any kind of logical sense at all. What kind of game lets you see content that you can't access unless it's like some fucking RPG and you find a weapon that's too high leveled for you to use? But even then, you can find use for it later. If you catch 3 dinosaurs, you can never find use for it until the day resets. So why keep spawning them? The question just keeps coming back. Why keep spawning them if you can't do anything with them? It's bad game design. Just bad game design all around. Just absolutely trash. Anyone who thought that was a good idea obviously went to the wrong fucking career, because that is not good game design. I don't know, try to fucking, I don't know, there's so many supply drops now, I don't feel like I have to worry too much about darts. It's not like before, they fixed them. I did notice that things have been swapped around, some of them are moved and all that, so just how often they're updating these supply boxes. To see that some had disappeared by this morning that had been there yesterday. Just in case that one's really far away so I can just get it over with. No, not the box, the Dilophosaurus. There we go. Let's get within. I guess I can't, so let's just go for this guy. Whoop. I can't. Oh, maybe there'll be a T-Rex Dilophosaurus hybrid in the future that I could find use for. Who knows? But I'm doing this while riding my bike, so I can't exactly do much in terms of accuracy. Wow. Look at and they're still here. Look at that. You can't do anything with them anymore. So what's the point of spawning them? If I had, okay, that's just, oh, they're already here, so of course they just wouldn't despawn, or, I don't know, it's bad, it doesn't matter, if you can't do anything with them, they shouldn't be spawned into the game, simple. If you can never access them again until they're gone, then there's no point in leaving them there. They are completely worthless. Look at that. Coolasuchus. Most useless rare in this area. Bet before all these special events came out, I would have stumbled upon more interesting things by now. Possibly a Orhurosaurus, Argentinosaurus, possibly. You know, something actually interesting, something that doesn't pop up very often. Argentinosaurus is kind of useless too, but it's so rare it feels valuable. Dilophosaurus, no, if they had spawned a post-Sucus, and they actually had the proper 6 attempts, unless they've changed it so that they only get 1 attempt at the epics now, they, have them or some shit. If they did that, that would be just so stupid. It was already bad enough. We had 12 attempts yesterday, and then they keep spawning them, useless, basically pillars of worthlessness, just standing there staring at me. But if they cut the number of times you can catch them in half, that's even worse. It gives you, that just makes even more useless dinosaurs that you can't use. Ugh, this is so stupid. God, what went through their heads when they made this decision? I have no idea why the hell this is a good idea. All they need to do is just make it so that only 1 or 2 of these park things are dinosaur spawns, or remove the limits, because otherwise it's just stupid. It's just stupid. It's just so stupid. There's no other way of looking at it. People can try to be devil's advocate, play for Ludiaside all they want, but it just doesn't make any sense to spawn in dinosaurs every day that after a certain amount you can't catch, but you just keep on spawning them anyway. What's the point? You can't catch them. What's the point of spawning them in? Oh, it's so dumb. I just realized I don't have my helmet. This is probably a problem. I'm gonna head back. I don't know. I don't know what to think. Besides, this is stupid. This is the only thing that I can think at this moment, because there's no, look, they even replaced some of the regular ones. Why? if you're gonna monopolize the parks, don't spawn any more of them. They're just a waste of space. They don't give any better resources anyway. It's all pointless. It's all pointless. It's just so incredibly dumb. I can't fathom or understand the logic that went through the idea of making this. I can't. I can't. It's not good game design. It's very anti-player, removing the best spawns in the game and replacing them with fucking garbage that you can't even access after a certain point. Like, I don't even know. I don't know what they were on when they made this decision, but it is just a one that they need to fucking fix immediately, because it is just, I don't know. I say dumb because there's no word to describe it. I don't have a word in my vocabulary that just emphasizes how low the intelligence of the creatures who made this decision were. Replace every spawn inside parks that originally were the best spawn points, that had the higher chances of spawning parks, and to fill them with dinosaurs that can be arguably useful to only players on the level like 3. And then we'll limit the number of times you can catch them. After you fill the limit, they'll still spawn anyway, because a big middle finger to the user. What's that? You want to catch more? Well, you can go fuck yourself. There's no positive message there. I'm gonna put like $10 down. I'm gonna say tomorrow, if it's an epic spawn, it's gonna be Kentrosaurus. I'm putting my money down on it right now. The most worthless epic with the worst stats so bad that they're even worse than the Rahurosaurus. Like every single stat on the Kentrosaurus is worse than the Rahurosaurus, at the same level as the Rahurosaurus. And it has the same notes. Kentrosaurus is literally worthless. Everything other than hybridizing. But if you can only catch one, then it's still pointless. Yeah, I don't know, man. Just it's dumb. Patch things up. What they have to do is either A, remove, like replace, like, I don't know, 75% of the spawn points back to normal. They either need to replace 75% of these green ones with normal ones, so that there's actually normal spawn points again. Or they need to remove the limits on how many you can catch, because otherwise this is just dumb. There's no intelligent decision making behind it besides one that wants to make shit tons of money, that destroys the best spawns, replaces them with infinitely inferior ones, and then limits the amount of ones you can catch. There's no logic to it. Besides a group of people who are very obviously only interested in how much they can fit in their fucking wallet. And then there's the fact that this game is just kind of pay to win and has a default. It doesn't help your case, you know. You can just pay money to get enough bucks to just buy endless amounts of premium ones. Like if some rich person just came in, spent like $500 buying mountains of cash and bought nothing but premium, you could be like top tier where I am in a day. Probably even better than me. It's not to say people up top are pay to win. Who knows? But who knows which one of these players actually earned what they have and which ones, which ones are pay to win. Well, obviously not the ones with all common dinosaurs. Ones like these are a bit more likely. Whoa, look at this guy. I really do want to love this game. I really do want to you know, just throw praise at it, but I can't because it just keeps fucking up, making horrible decisions. It just continues to fall flat on its face repeatedly and makes no effort to get back up. I don't know, that's a lie. Okay, that's just me being angry. You know, they do try to fix things, but I'm getting tired of this game and all the shit that's been happening with it. With Jurassic World Evolution coming out, I could just not play this game anymore and go and play an actual game developed by people who wanted to make a game that was fun to play. It's coming out not too long, actually. This Tuesday. So a week from today. And there's nothing else to say about that. It's a game developed by people who are looking to make a fun game rather than whatever this is. Because at this point, it's again just stop being a fun game. That seems to be a theme. Ludia creates something new, it completely destroys any ounce of fun the game had, and then they have to retroactively fix it. That's even if they retroactively fix it. Which they have done every time now, but considering what happened to Jurassic World, the game, I don't know. I have hopes that this stuff will be fixed. Yeah, look at that. They're still spawning them in, despite the fact that I clearly can't do anything with them. It's completely useless. Taking up valuable spawn space. $10 says there's like a... And also, like, there's gotta be like a limit to how many dinosaurs spawn within a certain vicinity to keep, like, phone batteries going and not, like, lagging the game. So, I bet that these guys are not only hogging space for more valuable dinosaurs, but hogging space that any other dinosaurs could spawn around them. I mean, just look at this. For fuck's sake. Some guy telling me he's gotten better spawns outside of parks. I don't know where the fuck he lives, but it's obviously in some sort of opposite land. I thought he has no parks near him. Hey, look at that. Just had a sense to look at my phone. There's another Argentinosaurus. I've seen 3 of these this week alone. Hey, look, there's something good in the park. It's just hidden. Even this isn't that great. As much as I like the Argentinosaurus, it doesn't have a hybrid and it doesn't have very great stats. I can't wait to just try Jurassic World Evolution. That's going to be actually fun. Game designed by people who are looking to make a fun game. And I guarantee there's not going to be a load of decisions that make me just wonder what the fuck they were smoking when they made the game. When they made the decision. Going, yeah, this is a great idea, when it's like the worst idea any game developer ever had. The time they removed pretty much every good spawn and the only thing you could find was commons. That part's still fresh in my mind. Look at it, it doesn't even have 500 attack. At level 9, even at level 10 it's not gonna. I know it's a sauropod and they're supposed to have lots of health, but I want a hybrid of it though. Every time Ludia just keeps fucking up and I just keep getting more and more negative because they can't seem to keep their fucking games together. I can't seem to keep this game together, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I'm being way too negative, but I just can't help it because I don't know what kind of person thought that this was a good idea. Like I said, 1 or 2 supply drops per park, okay, that makes sense. Every single one? No. And then still spawning them when you can't catch anymore? What are you guys on? If no other dinosaur can spawn there, and you're only spawning dinosaurs that we can't catch, again, simply, what's the point of spawning them? It doesn't make any sense. It's not good game design in any sense of the word. It's horrible game design. Absolutely abysmal. That's how you design a game that's how you design a game that you don't want to be played. It's like a joke game. It's like a parody game, like a parody of fucking iPhone games. Catch X number of thing. Oh, well, you've run your daily limit. Wait, they're still there. Yeah, I know they're still there, but you can't catch them. Why? Because I said you can't. Now turn around and go home. And then just flips you off as you walk away. It feels so malicious. That's the word. It feels malicious, and I think that's why I'm so negative. It doesn't feel like a decision made by game designers looking to make a game fun. It feels like a decision made by a bunch of rich businessmen who decided that they wanted more money. So they locked off the parks, removing the best spawns to spawn in dinosaurs. You have a limited number of things to catch, and then... Wait a minute, 1 second. I just realized something. Both of the dinosaurs that have been selected this week are in this week's showcase. Oh, fuck. So you can tell what dinosaurs are going to be catchable from this pack here. Well, I guess I can get the Gen 2 Draco Rex as one of these days. So that makes sense. Yep, malicious. Greedy and malicious. So they spawn these special dinosaurs at points, so you can get a little bit of DNA for them, and then like, oh yeah, by the way, we have a special pack that you can buy that gives you DNA for all these dinosaurs. Oh, but you better hurry, they're only gonna last this weekend. There are only 4 of them that you can get. I ended up getting one of them. That's how I got the Draco Rex last time. I didn't even put that together. God damn. That's just shady. It's just wrong. And it's a neat idea, but if you're gonna lock off spawns like that, you can't help but feel like that's a bit more of a, oh, what's that? You ran out of capture attempts? We have these, this special box here. It gives you DNA for them if you're going to pay. It just feels evil and malicious. It just feels more like a business decision. Someone went, we need more money. And so they slapped the make a horrible decision that means we can start bringing more pennies. I don't know, it's like a button, just make more money. Just a big red button. A sign flashes on in the offices of the developer saying, the sign says, make a horrible game design choice that will make us more money. It's like a little memo that gets sent to everyone. Greetings, staff. We would like you to make another horrible decision that will irreparably damage the game's fun value, but that will make us more money. I don't even know what to think. I really don't. I feel like I should play something else at this point. love Jurassic World and Jurassic Park, but this is just too much. This is just all the fuck-ups they keep doing. I can't only be patient and accepting for so long before I just give up and say, fuck it, this is the lost cause, and play a different game entirely. I did just download Pokemon Go. I could just swap over right now. God knows I'd probably find more than I would in this game. It's not the conversation anyone who's playing a game should be having with themselves. Whether or not they should turn off your game and go play something else. It's the exact opposite of what you want. The only reason I'm still playing is because I love Jurassic Park, but goddamn, average everyday people, they're gonna be gone real fucking quick. I mean, anyone, even the diehard fans, they gotta realize, even in their state where they want to say the game is amazing and try to deny and say, well, no, it's a good thing, they've gotta admit that this is, first off, they gotta admit that they're lying to themselves, and second off, they gotta admit that regular, everyday people aren't gonna be as diehard to stick around as they are. They're gonna be as concerned with making sure that they actually like the game. They're gonna go, wow, this is fucking boring, there's nothing to catch, and then leave. I don't get it. What company purposefully sabotages their own games? I'll never connect the dots there. EA and all those other companies never understand why they sabotage their own games. Really, if the next update ruins this game, I think I'm just done. I'm going to delete it and I'm just going to be done. It's as simple as that. If they can't fix their problems and they just add more, I'm not even going to give this game a, 5th chance? I'm just going to delete it entirely. Never play it again. Because it was promising, and it's just every update just keeps throwing new problems in, make the game frustrating, annoying to play. That proves to defeat the purpose of a video game in the first place, which is to be a fun thing to play. It's just, I don't know. I don't want it to be that way. I don't. But I can't fucking deal with this anymore. I can't deal with this game and its bullshit for any longer. The next time something like this happens, I'm just deleting it and I'm going and I'm moving on. I'll play Jurassic World Evolution instead. I know it's not the same game, but whatever. Who fucking cares? I'll play that game instead, get my Jurassic World dinosaur fill. Because God knows it's going to be a lot more fulfilling. I did hear apparently how the entire dinosaur list was leaked. I'm doing my best to avoid that, so I don't know everything that's going to be in the game. Look at 4, and I can't catch any of them, so what's the fucking point of spawning them? I don't know. That's something. I try to be all neutral. I really want to talk about how to improve this game, but every time I do, I just get more frustrated at the realization that they're never going to fix it, and they're just going to make it worse and worse. And this is just my pessimism talking. Not a very, I don't know. I can try to be an optimistic person, but I know deep down I always think of the worst. Let's see if I can find one epic while out here on this adventure. That'll be the true test of if this game is still worth playing, is if I can even find a single epic. which before I could find at least once a day for about an hour of playing, and that was riding a bike. And I could expect that was like, that is, people are trying to say, no, this is too much. I'll never understand those people, personally, because you shouldn't have to. If I'm on a bike and I can't find one within an hour, what chance does a person walking have? They're gonna be 4 times slower. They won't find one within 4 hours of playing, which is just bullshit. 4 hours of playing on Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, you can have like a 3.5-star park at the least. God knows I could probably get something up to 5 stars in 4 hours. If this game can't provide a worthwhile experience in 4 hours, then it doesn't even have a step above a game made in 2002? And that's just embarrassing in every conceivable aspect of anything. That's just embarrassing. That's all it is. If your game made in 2018 can't even compare to a game made in like 2002, what the fuck are you doing? Concede to my point on dinosaur spawns being not shit if I can find an actual rare beyond that Argentinosaurus and those Dilophosaurs. How about that? If I can find something else besides a single Argentinosaurus and a fucking pack of Dilophosaurs and 100 gajillion commons, then who knows? I'll take my point back. If I can find, hell, if I found 2 epics, that would definitely be alright. But if I can't find a single epic on this entire trip to Walmart, and if I find one at the special event at Walmart, that won't fucking count because it's a special event. But I'm gonna say it's probably just gonna be like a reward of $50 or something. If this is what they're doing for like special events, then I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be disappointing. I'll go on this long trip on my bike to find that it's gonna reward me with a rubber duck. I wouldn't put it above them. Plus out there near the Walmart they have an In-N-Out and they have great grilled cheese. I'll have some of those if it's disappointing. I went through this other path last time. I'm going to try to head around the long way, see if I can find anything actually interesting the other way around. Besides 100,000 Dilophosaurs, who are not that great. Like, you know what? I'll be fine with this if they just remove the number, the cap, the limit. Because if one of these is going to be Notosaurus and I can only catch 3, and then those Notosaurs would only be there to taunt me, remind me. I said I was going to go a different direction, and I didn't. Well, no. There we go. Just over a little bit of grass. And now I am going a new direction around this park, just to see if we can find anything useful. I would say it's not what you're supposed to do with the game, but this is the game you're supposed to walk, so I can see having to find alternative paths to find something useful being a actually pretty normal thing. Through the park or around the park? I think I want to go through the park, follow the bike trail as far as I can go without reaching any stoplights, road crossings. it looks like a normal one. When you approach, it won't be. It'll transform into the evil green monster that it truly is. Look at that little one up there. See that one? Looks like a normal one. It's a trickster. I already confirmed that with myself. I had seen that earlier and thought, oh, they fixed it, and then drove closer and they changed the green ones, and I realized they didn't fix shit. I can't expect them to fix stuff in one day, though, so who knows? If they are planning to fix it, it'll probably take them a little bit, because game programming is not a simple act, especially not with that many people working on it. This game has any credits. I could actually see how many programmers they have. What do they do? Designer, we got programmers. Game metric analyst. Additional lead program. Look at that. With that many programmers, it is not going to be an easy job trying to figure out where they went wrong. If they even consider it a thing where they went wrong. We've seen 2 rares aside from the stupid Dilophosaurus that I can't catch. Let's see how many more interesting things I actually managed to find. I'm probably gonna miss a lot because the phone doesn't vibrate and I have to put it down a lot to steer and drive. This is the only downside of driving a bike, but it gets you around the places faster, so you actually have a chance of finding useful stuff, especially in a game overworld littered with useless raptor, useless spawns all over the parks. So many people try to say, oh no, it's okay, oh no, it's alright, no, it's just the dinosaurs, they change out every day, no, it's alright. I don't agree with any of you, not at all. And some of you seem to think I was mistaken, thinking that I didn't know the dinosaurs swapped out every day. I don't know if I said something in the last one that would suggest that, but I knew that very well. I didn't care, because it didn't change the fact that it's a horrible idea. Especially if you're going to start selling fucking week-long offers of all the dinosaurs we can catch. I will say this, though. I will enjoy catching the few Draco Rex I'll actually be able to catch with this stupid shit. It's the only upside here. And even then, it's an upside that's more negative than positive because I could have caught a T-Rex. A T-Rex could have been in that park, but nope. It's a Draco Rex. A common Draco Rex. And if I'm reading this right, the only epic we'll see is the Ankylosaurus, of which I'm guessing we'll be able to catch a single one of, which is not enough for anyone to unlock unless they're like level 10. And they're like expert. They can like aim that shit perfectly and they can hit every shot dead center. And even then they need 150. So I hope they're a good shot. I hope they're quick at the hands and I hope they have VIP. Turning around, I went the wrong way. This is the way to work, not the way to the rest of the bike trail. I will say this, after comparing Pokemon Go in this game, I can tell you the map of Pokemon Go is a lot more detailed, catching more of the minor walking paths and shit. Minor walkways. cement rustic compound. It looks like some sort of dinosaur island outpost over here. Something you can see on Isla Nubla. Dilophosaurus everywhere, and I have no idea where this path leads at all. I'd be mistaken, but I think one of these, this path next to me is for cars. There's like a small median that probably couldn't stop any car tire from passing over it. World a lot. Not as tall as the trees, but well, I guess some of them. I don't have any redwoods around my house, but there are still some big trees. I think I just heard a pig scream. I don't know where that came from at all. Considering that bridge's weight limit is 28 tons. I'd say it's pretty safe to assume that this is a path for cars, although it ends in the middle of nowhere, out of a grass field. What the hell? There's a path that leads to nothing. This place is weird. But it saves me from getting on the main road. And I've always found that rarer stuff spawns on the middle of nowhere. I'm sure if I walked up into these fields I'd find an epic somewhere if I looked long enough. Like under my toes or something. This is a big building over there, but I don't see it. There's a lot of trees. It's a big empty field with trees in it though. Maybe it's behind the trees? I think I see something back there. That long building. Long boy. Yeah, I've literally never been over here. I have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing. There's some weird creaking noises out in the woods. I don't know what that is. Just wanted to check and make sure I was actually recording this whole time. I wasn't talking to myself. Look at the size of that building. That's the long building right there. I don't know what that place is. Alright then. Look at that! There's an actual epic. Holy crap. T-Rex, 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 T-Rex. Oh, baby. How long until I get there? Yes, yes, yes. Nothing gets me more excited than seeing a goddamn T-Rex. Oh man. Careful. Careful. First shot. Always make it count. No. Too long to fire. Damn it. No. Damn it. Oh man, that was poor. That was real poor. I got 2 spins on the Indominus Rex maker. Oh man. Come on, baby. Could be 2 10s and then I have to keep looking. Oh my god. I think I finally got it. I think. Oh my god. I unlocked the Indominus Rex. The game may be in an absolute shitty state right now, but goddamn, the Indominus Rex. The Airlidominus? The Airlidominus. What in the friggity? Look at that thing. That's like Freddy Krueger's pet dinosaur right there. Oh, that's cool. The cloaking abilities of Indominus combine with the Airlidominus to create an incredibly stealthy predator. Alright, let's go. Where is he? Right there. Alright. Who do I drop? Easy. Bam. Bum. Look at this beast. Let's see. Armor piercing, explosive weak spot, armor piercing, rampage, cloak, and immunity. Yes! Immunity. Fuck yeah. Despite the total screw up, I still got something cool done today. Look, I'm not opposed to having fun with this game. I'm opposed to the bullshit I have to go through to have fun with this game. To jump through hoops, but I got my first legendary. And I'm currently, as you can tell, I'm really close to getting Stegoceratops. My Stegoceratops up to level 15. That's throwing up points away for the Monostegatops. But I still have yet to see a single Monolophosaurus. Hey, can the next one be a Monolophosaurus, please? I want one. I think I got some points from boxes opening. Let's see, how many do I have? Yeah, I got 104 points. Excuse me. So I have not that many left to get. I just need to find a single one, though. Which is kind of the difficult part. It's interesting seeing all these places. I really want to try out my Indominus Rex in battle, but I want a bike. So I'm not going to exactly have the time to concentrate on a battle. If I find a second epic, I'll draw back my statement about the spawns being fucked. But one epic, alright, one epic's one epic. I found one epic when the spawns were broken. How about we find a second epic out here and I'll, like I said, I'll take it back. Because then I'll just know that they moved the spawns elsewhere. And I gotta fucking look for them. But you could say a lot, you're like, that's the point. Fuck. I guarantee if I was on foot, I would have never found that Rex. I wonder if everyone else sees the same thing. Should ask next time my friend comes down to visit, probably when Jurassic gets released. Go on a little dinosaur hunt. See if we see the same dinosaurs or if it's different. And if it's different, then I'm gonna say, right, I'm gonna just say it. It'll make no sense for the Dilophosaurus thing to exist, the locked numbers. The Dilophosaurus thing is not just Dilophosaurus, it's the special event thing. There's my work right there. The one building. There's some very angry Danny DeVito's any person screaming right now. I have a feeling that was a homeless man. He was sitting in the darkened shadows of an alleyway between two of those buildings, shouting to himself. Two officers pulling up, probably going to the McDonald's. Oh, lady needs to watch where she's going. She almost fucking hit me. So, there's a pedestrian crosswalk there, ma'am. Please do not speed into it at 30 miles an hour. Yeah, there the officers are pulling into the drive-thru. Definitely there to pick up some McDonald's. Yeah, that way is where I'm going. Curious where this event is at the Walmart. We're about halfway there. So I'll figure out soon enough. Whew. There we go. And upcoming here is a massive hill over a set of train tracks. As you can see by that thin little line right there. It's kind of marked like a little bit of a brown thing. I actually think... No, wait, no, I'm looking the wrong way. Over there, the little straight brown line. That's a little curvy for the train track. See right there, parallel to the road, the one that's like brownish. Yeah, climbing up this hill is not I'm not doing it. At least not on a bicycle. I'm walking, I can't, I'm not even going to attempt. Holy shit. And yeah, I'm not even going to attempt that. My ears. Sound of whatever those large steel objects are on the back of that little trailer smashing into each other as they bounced on the ground. That was friggin' loud. I find it funny how sometimes I'll like censor myself. I'll say friggin' rather than just say fucking or something. I don't know why I curse. I don't know why I swear so much. I don't think I'll ever figure that out. It's just part of how I talk. I guess because the only people I ever talk to are my closest friends. all 2 of them. And I can imagine they are totally cool with me swearing all the time. So I just got accustomed to it. Since I spent so much time talking to them and playing games, just how I've ended up started talking. Just how I kind of talk. Have to be very careful when I'm at work. I joke. I don't really have to worry about it at work. I keep my mouth shut at work. Zipped tight. Whew. Almost there. Almost made it. Almost free. And there's the FBI building, or CIA was it? I can't remember. Big scary government organization building. Way over there. In front of the Top Golf. I wonder if they go there often. So after work, we'll hit some Top Golf. Random cord on the ground? Alright. Alright then. I'm a lot more positive mood since I got that Indominus Rex. A lot more positive mood. The game may be in the shitter, but I have an Indominus Rex. Which I've heard is amazing. Here we go. Down the hill. Fucking meow. My pedal, I got faster. Holy shit. You're going too fast. Too fast for my own good. There's Gorgosaurus. Hi, Gorgo. I'll try to stop when I'm close to you. There we go. Hello, you useless pile of garbage. Hello, you actually useful dinosaur. Gorgosaurus can mate to Gorgosuchus. If I can find enough Caprasuchus to actually start making one, that'd be amazing. I really wish they had, like, not only a lure option, but like a rarity increase or something. You know, like an item you could use to increase the rarity of finds out and about. My accuracy is terrible because the sun's in the freaking screen. I can't see anything. Take that for the excuse that it is. God, that looks so cool. The Indominus Rex, T-Rex, and Raptor all teaming up. Ooh, wait, there's blue in the game now. Look, Tenontosaurus. A useless dinosaur, but I like the model. So you're seeing 2 Gorgosuchus, Gorgosaurus, Argentinosaurus, Tenontosaurus, and T-Rex. Those are what we found outside the park so far. Gorgosaurus is useful, Argentinosaurus is neat, Tenontosaurus is neat, Gorgosuchus is garbage. And when I say they're neat, I mean you catch them if you really like them. If you don't, well, you aren't going to catch them because they aren't much use. I was looking in the park up ahead. I wonder what's going to be there. Would it be A, a pack of Dilophosaurus, B, a pack of Dilophosaurus, C, a pack of Dilophosaurus, or C, like 4 bags of garbage? Trick question, it was all of them. This game continues to say, well, I mean, I know you've already caught your daily limit, but I can spawn more of them, and that's what I'm going to do. Why? Because. Why not? Because I can't catch them? Sucks to be you. That's pretty much the attitude I get from this. A lot of people in rural areas are having a lot of harder time to play. Good friend of mine, he's seen baryonyx where he lives, lucky bastard, but he hasn't been able to reach them. He hasn't been able to get close enough to catch them, apparently. And I'm talking about legendary baryonyx, the good kind. Baryonyx is one of my favorite dinosaurs. You know? I love baryonyx, it's awesome. Wait. He just spawned in. Like there's only one pile of garbage there then. Oh, there we go. Wait. Let's go see. There's the Walmart right over there behind the Top Golf. So we're almost there. Gonna see what this whole thing is about. What's the special event? Some jackass parked right in the center of the freaking crosswalk because they've got holes in their heads. Don't ever block a crosswalk. There's the chance that someone's gonna be crossing. Maybe you swim, but here's the key: don't be an asshole and block the crosswalk. That happened like 3 times and I'm out my bike at this point. It's not that hard, just don't fucking stop on the crosswalk, stop before it. It's not a race. You aren't gonna get there any faster because you're like 5 inches in front of where you would normally be. Just be a decent human being, don't block the fucking crosswalk. It doesn't help you in any way, shape, or form, and it just inconveniences the people who are out not able to drive cars. We have said that Sarcosuchus is only common. It's a really cool model, but he's got nothing going for him. I can see the Walmart finally. Let's see what this whole big event thing is about. Let's see what it's actually worth the time to head to a Walmart for. God knows I'm going to head inside and check out for Jurassic World toys. Probably shouldn't, but I will. Well, it doesn't seem I'm going to find any more epics around here. Not seeing anything special at it. Oh, there it is. What is that? Are you seeing that? Should I click on it? The Walmart supply drop, huh? Doesn't seem any different than a normal supply drop. Let's see if anything special spawns under it. regardless of if you're a VIP or not. If so, I don't think it'll be that much. I don't even think it's gonna be worth it. Either way, I'll head inside, probably stop by In-N-Out to go eat, and then head home. Hey look, we're finding some Lythronax out here. Anything. I can't see, I'm climbing. I'm driving up a pretty steep hill over here. Lythronaxes and Parasaurolophus. And a giant snake statue. It's a kiddie park. Looks like a young Titanoboa. I don't think anything special spawns under it at all. God damn. Guess I gotta go park my bike and check inside. $10.67.34. Oh, so I guess it's just some more coins. $40. 2 chances at bucks. I'll also go park my bike and head inside and check it out. Shop for some Jurassic World toys while I'm at it. Yeah. All right. There's nothing special at the Walmarts. There's no like special spawns or anything. It's just a little bit of extra coins. That's about it. Nothing special. Nothing worth going to Walmart specifically for. If you just happen to be there, I guess it'd be worth it. But because you're already there. If you're gonna go shop there, just make sure you get the special thing there. They didn't have any Legacy Collection toys. I'm kind of trying to figure out if the Spinosaurus Legacy Collection thing is out yet. Probably isn't, but some people have it, so who knows? Turns out that it might be like a Target exclusive, or at least the Legacy Collection. I just learned something new today. Hello there, Allosaurus. This is dangerous, but at least I'm on the sidewalk. Whoop, 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 boom. Swinging around. Do not crash into the carts or trees. Yeah, 58, good. Yeah, no, that wasn't good. think that's really it, though. I'll come back in if I see something like, or if I get something interesting, but that's it, really. I'm just probably gonna eat and head home. 1 second. Yep, okay, it's on. Ooh! Oh, nope, no. That's not how we're playing this. There we go. I was out and about, and I found another Lichosaurus Gen 2, so I can finally make one. A little bouncy bounce. Boink, boink. If you don't know, this dinosaur's speed up move can make it the fastest in the game. So he's kind of useful if I can get him to a higher level. That's a pretty big if, though, considering that I see so few of them. Getting all sorts of neat stuff out here today. Okay, I mean, I'm almost ready to admit that the spawns aren't completely destroyed because the parks are gone, but there's still the problem of we really haven't seen. I mean, I unlocked a decent bit of stuff today. That's because I was so close to unlocking a number of things. More than the fact that there's actually anything to find right now. Some kid looks, I think he's trying to look cool or something. He's got shades on. He's got like a super stern face. It's like a complete douchebag. I'm sorry, that was really mean. I can't help it. Little 14-year-olds trying to look cool. It's just funny to me. It's always been funny. It's because maybe I never did it when I was 14, and so I can look back at it and laugh from a sense of superiority. No, I'm just kidding, but seriously, I didn't try that shit. I was too preoccupied being a depressing little shit. Or being a depressed little shit and being a depressing little shit. Both really at the same time. Wasn't exactly a very fun person to be around. And having absolutely no friends whatsoever for 6 years can leave you in a bit of a state. A state that I see approaching once more, and it's not. I really don't want to go back. That's probably why I've been talking such depressing stuff, especially in that one video. I think I've never heard it, so it's good, but it's just scary, you know. I don't want to go to the dark place. Now the goal is to get home, hopefully see another epic, and so I can confirm that these spawns are complete garbage if you have a bicycle. But if you're walking, you're still kind of fucked. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. If you're walking, you're not getting as far as I have today. Some of you maybe, some people maybe, you know, practice sprinting and all that shit. There we go. It's a Parasaurolophus. I really don't think I like the skin they chose for this guy. Like, it's clearly not inspired by any movie skin. It's just kind of they made it up. Because you got the Lost World, you got the first movie, you got the I think that's actually it. Oh no, and then there was that one from the webpage of Jurassic World, the website. That was horrible. I was trying to steer. Didn't work out well. When it came to aiming darts. More paras. gotta get home and grind out some battles with the Indom. Well, here's hoping that tomorrow is the Draco Rex and Kylosaurus, or the Nodosaurus, because otherwise I'm not going to have any use for the dinosaurs that are the special event of the day. If it is an Apatosaurus, I suggest people go out and get it. It is the slowest dinosaur in the game, but early on in the game it is very useful because it packs a lot of health, and it has a slowing move that makes enemies slower than it, so you know you're good. Although, the one thing I've never understood about this game is why the speed stat is always 100 and then plus. Basically, every speed stat is minus 100. With the Apatosaurus, right there, you see that it has the slowest speed of 101. Minus 100, its actual speed stat is 1. Now I think, and this is just speculation, I think this is because they have 90% speed reducers, which means that they're taking off, you know, you can't take 90% of one, and there's probably some errors in the code that were just impossible to work around, so they just thought, fuck it, let's make everything 100 plus the speed we originally intended it to have. And that's how we got the speeds. From 1 to 30, just plus 100 each, so that the speed stat of minus 50%, minus 90 could actually really affect the speed of the dinosaur you're fighting. It's a wild theory that has absolutely no basis in reality, but here's the key, is that it just seems more reasonable to assume. Then they just went, you know what I would like? Let's set the speed stat to 101 and we'll start there. Why? Because, you know, with the Velociraptor being the fastest at 130 and the Apatosaurus being the slowest at 101, it just, you know, it seems likely that is the what happened during development. I don't know, just speaking, like I've mentioned a couple times, I do study a little bit of game design, and I don't know, I just think about stuff like that quite often when playing games, is just trying to figure out what were they thinking, what was their reason for designing something like this. And as you can tell, it doesn't usually end very well, because I'm usually, especially at this game, because I'm usually confused, because my idea of what you do with the game is you try to make it as fun as possible, which is clearly not the intention behind this game. The intention behind this game is how many pennies can we wring out of people before they start getting pissed at us with the dinosaur skin on it. Have you ever talked about my eating habits? I know it's kind of a weird topic to bring up, but I just had In-N-Out and shit. But if you don't have In-N-Out, I feel sorry for you. That shit, In-N-Out's amazing. But I eat a lot of food. I've only come to the realization recently, seeing how much other people eat and are fine with eating, and I can't. I eat a lot. I don't know, I guess I just have some sort of very fast metabolism or something, because I get hungry very quickly. I just had 5 sandwiches, 5 whole, sandwiches, and a drink. It was a medium drink, too. Yeah. I mean, some people may think that's a lot, but I've noticed that whenever someone at my work eats, it's always a single sandwich, and that seems to tide them over. And if I ate something like that, I would be so fucking hungry. And I come to the realization from that I eat a lot of food. My snacks are the entire box. You get a whole box or a bag of goldfish, and I'll eat that shit entirely as a snack, the whole thing. Scarf it all down and still have enough room for an entire meal in there. It's a miracle of science. And I'm only 150, I think, or somewhere 145, 150, kind of goes back and forth. I mean, it's not healthy, but I think it's healthy. Well, then I think about it, my doctor, I went to the doctor's just, I think under a month ago. They didn't say anything about my weight, so I guess I'm fine. The question of, well, how, firstly. And secondly, why? Why do I get so hungry so quickly? I guarantee you, in about 3 hours I'm gonna be hungry again, and I ate 5 whole sandwiches. 5. I don't know if that's a lot for anyone else. there was some moving truck, like moving van drivers. This guy rolled up a cardboard container into like a trombone. It was blowing it out the window. What the fuck? God damn. This whole long stretch of road behind me that leads up to the intersection where we just turned left back there. The whole thing, the whole right turn lane that leads onto the street that we came from, which is completely full. The cars are bleeding into the intersection here. Which doesn't look anything like it does on the map at all. I'll just say that there was no sort of fork prong. It's straight. I'm telling you that right now. It is very much straight. It is a T intersection. Not whatever that is. But yeah, it was backed up all the way. Cars are waiting across the intersection to turn right. I don't even know. There's some sort of conga line. Ooh! We're at Triceratops! It's behind me. Shit. Ow, my toes. I slammed down way too hard to get that Triceratops. Finally have enough to reach level 15. Fuck yeah. This is the most common rare out here besides Kulasuchus. I know, I saw 6 of them in a single morning. Only seeing 3 Kulasuchus. Let's walk up this giant hill. There we go. Look at this baby. Boom. Level 58. Oh, I finally dipped below 10,000. God damn, that feels bad. Feels bad, man. There it is. Start packing away points. 50 per spin on the mono Stegatops. The only bad part about this is that I'm not going to be able to stock away points past 300. But then again, because knowing how long it's going to take me to get the Monolophosaurus up to that level 15, since I don't see any of them, does not fill me with hope. We're rolling. Gotta keep forgetting if I'm even recording and I'm just talking to myself like a jackass. It's just, the wind has stopped and it's just getting hot. I hope I get sunburned again. I hope I don't get sunburned again. My skin's still peeling from last time. First goal of the game. Keep me outside for way too long. Fuck off, sun. Stop burning us alive. Stop roasting us. think I'm gonna level up my Raptor and T-Rex and Indominus at the same rate. Like, I'm gonna keep them at the same levels. Since Indom is level 16 and the Raptor and T-Rex level 15, level them both up, and then start putting more points in the Indominus. He's level 17, level the rest up, keep going like that. Holy crap! Too fast? A rare trike! Fuck yeah! More rare trikes, please! Ah! Too fast! Slow down, vroom! All I can think about is that part in The Lost World where they're like trying to get to the baby Rex. And those guys try to stop them. They're, slow down, vroom! Fucking smashes through the fence. Into the shade I go. Or not. You know what, fucking, I was gonna cross the road. Because the thing's already going, but fuck it, I'm going after the dinosaur. Probably gonna have to wait for the next crossing, but hello there. Little dinosaur. That guy was balding and very angry. He looked at me with this look of just pure hatred. Alright. Yeah. Come on. Come on, come on. Hey, are you bastard? I could have gone in the time I've been waiting here. I was gonna just go and gun it, but I don't think it's a good idea. That would have been fine. So many dinosaurs need level ups in here. None of them are gonna get level ups though. I don't want to waste my coin. Look at his Sucatator. Look at how high level he is. Or she is. Pretty good early hybrid if you can get it. Early hybrid. What battle rate does it unlock at? Well, the second one. So yeah, it's a pretty good early hybrid. I'd suggest start putting points away early.
If only I could find another epic, specifically a Monolophosaurus. That would be awesome, but I know that's not going to happen. I didn't get much battling done while I was eating. Not to mention I lost 2 fights. One because I probably have to get a crit on my Indom and managed to kill him. And the second one because I got put a level 17 Raptor and my final dinosaur now is just totally screwed at that point. Already blown my chance to use my Notapatosaurus in that battle earlier on a Pyroraptor. Should have known better than to believe that you wouldn't have a secondary raptor, an even more powerful one waiting in the midst to murder me. Of course, okay, one thing I need to change, Pounce needs to go with a two turn cooldown, because holy balls, it's so broken. You can kill entire teams with it, especially early on. I've even killed Indominus Rexes with my Velociraptor before, because the move is just so broken. You attack once with your Pounce, if that works, your second hit is almost guaranteed to kill, as long as if a creature doesn't have any armor. And even with armor, if they don't have a high percentage, then they're also fucked anyway. And the higher level it is, the worse it gets. Level 20 Raptors, my god, they have like 1,000 attack. Or over 1,000 attack. And so they're pretty much guaranteed to one-hit KO any creature without any armor. It's just completely broken. And it needs a patch. It needs to be fixed. 2-turn cooldown, so that the Raptors can't just do 2,000 damage every other turn while having your damage. You know? I think that's fair. People will say no because they're abusing the fuck out of the Raptors. I am too, but I'd like to play a little more fair. Taking out Indominus Rexes in just 2 hits isn't exactly what we'd like to call sensible. Same with Rex, but video games and T-Rexes don't have the best relationship of accurately displaying the animal. In a game where anything short of an ankylosaur or a gigantic sauropod or something taking out a T-Rex is if you're a giant ceratopsid ankylosaur sauropod, your chances of winning against a T-Rex are not good. And using any weapon short of a minigun or a rocket launcher or an anti-tank rifle is just a ridiculously powerful gun. You're not in a good situation. Unless you're in a vehicle like a tank or a giant mech suit. Even then, you need a tank or a giant mech suit, considering that it can pick up average cars right off the ground. Just crush them in its mouth. Like a living car compactor. Of course, in video games, you can take a couple fucking 9mm pistols and just go ham on him. In real life, would probably just fucking do nothing. And you can like way more gymnastic than a human can be. I'm thinking of like, I guess something like Tomb Raider or something like that. Even in games like Dino Crisis, other places, a human being able to survive a single bite from a T-Rex and not immediately lose one of their limbs, that's just immediately unrealistic. T-Rex chomps down everything that it chomps on. It's going to be ripped right off, especially, you know, if you're a person. You're essentially made out of toothpicks and tissue paper, something like that. That's like a... And it's just, I mean, it's going to be really fucking durable. I know there are people today that hunt animals similar sized. But you're going to need a really powerful rifle, and you're going to need a great amount of, like, scent and visual, like, camouflage. Because if you guys don't know, I heard the game beaver in its most recent video like T-Rex didn't have good eyesight, right? And it's like, what? No. T-Rex had amazing eyesight, better than that of an eagle. It's like 13 times better than a human being or something like that. And then there's a sense of smell, which was absolutely incredible. It was just not even like funny. It was, you could not really compete with a sense of smell like that. It was just freaking amazing. And then there's the hearing, which could pick up sounds that humans couldn't hear. Basically every sense it had was like a human, but 100 times better. So chances are the T-Rex is going to know you are there before you know the T-Rex is there, and that's not putting you in a good position as the hunter. You can cover yourself in a ghillie suit and try to mask your scent, and he'll still see right through you. It's honestly a terrifying thought. Not to mention the kind of weapon you need to bring with you, which you'll probably have to take special care to make sure it doesn't like glint or gleam. I think it's in dark, dull paints or something. And even then, after a while, he's gonna start remembering what guns look like. He's gonna pick them off at a distance, figure out which tree you're hiding in. All around, it's not a great idea to try to hunt a T-Rex, as it's probably one of the worst ideas any human being could ever have. Take that for what you will. In all these other games, they have to like, for the sake of balance and fairness, they have to weaken the T-Rex just because of how powerful it is, which is kind of funny. Honestly, think about that. Dinosaurs have to be nerfed specifically because he's too powerful for video games? I don't think so. He usually has to be empowered with abilities he doesn't have just to be good enough to be an actual enemy. I might have just... Some people probably not going to be happy with me saying that, but it's just kind of true, guys. Spinosaurus is often the dinosaur with the most health, which just isn't realistic. Tipping a Spinosaurus over on a boat would kill it instantly, so I wouldn't say its health stat is very high. And its attack stats aren't very great either. You know, like its bite is very weak. Its arms are strong, but those are hard to get an attack in with. Thinking about trying streaming out on Jurassic World Evolution, and I wanted to test it, and I thought I'd do that with Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, but I just haven't figured out a good time to do it. I have work tomorrow, fuck, 8 to 4. I know a lot of people consider 9 to 5s to be bad, and yeah, they're bad, but I still don't like 8 to 4 very much. I'm an early bird. To work any later than like 3, which is, some people are laughing at that, but that's who I am. Early to bed, early to rise. He's a man ridiculed for his weird sleeping habits, quote unquote weird sleeping habits, because I don't go to bed at 12 in the morning, which I consider really weird. Back to Useless Park. Is that a regular one in the center of this? The fuck? What's happening here? Why is there a sensible loot drop in here? That wasn't like that. That wasn't like that last time I was here. What's with this regular loot box? A regular supply drop? What kind of trickery is this? This is the exact opposite of what I wanted, though. One regular one and like 100 greens. Just look at that. Look at all these useless, uncatchable Dilophosaurs. Yeah, what great use of dinosaur spawns there. Looks like I only got one epic on this whole adventure. God knows how much footage I have. Let me put it to you this way. People would say, no, it's supposed to be like that whenever I complain that there's not enough dinosaurs, valuable to catch. Like, oh, we're supposed to play for a long time. Listen, bitch, if I can get a better experience out of Jurassic Park Operation Genesis for the same amount of time, then you're doing it wrong. It's as simple as that. If I can get a better experience out of not only Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, but just any other game, you're doing it wrong. You need to increase rarities. And I feel like I've been out here for what, 2 hours? God, what would 2 hours have gotten me in Skyrim? Or if I was off playing like Far Cry 5 or something, 2 hours probably would have gotten me a lot more than I got in this game. Oh, a rear trike. I want to go for it, but I also want to get home and not get sunburned. Sorry, trike. Bye-bye. Hello there, birdies. Bent Tree Drive? What kind of name is that? Would you like to name your street, sir? Bent Tree. Are you serious? Yes. Alright then. God damn it, it's hot out here. I can't wait to try Jurassic World Evolution. I really, really can't. And like I said, I do want to stream it, if at all possible, because I'm gonna be playing that for hours and hours and hours. Whoa. Look at Warehosaurus. Look at Warehosaurus. I'm actually not sure how to pronounce that creature's name. It's like the explosion-born lizard. I have no clue how to pronounce it. Almost home, haven't seen another epic. That sucks. Can't say I'm surprised though. One T-Rex and that's it. T-Rex being the most common epic spawn, which is good for me because I love T-Rex. T-Rex is the best. It's just the best dinosaur ever. That's really it. No arguments. Actually, no argument will be able to sway me. The T-Rex is the best dinosaur. Especially if you know all about it. Just everything about it's awesome. Which is different from Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus is only interesting in every aspect. It's not awesome in every aspect. People like it, but I prefer my dinosaur to actually have some combat capabilities. That may seem a little bit childish, but I'd rather have my dinosaur not be a walking China teacup who is only really good in the water. China, I don't know, isn't it China that's really fragile? Teacups? I don't know. Whatever, fragile items. Insert fragile item here. I'd rather have my dinosaur be stronger than, a little teacup. I want to be big, bulky, strong, and able to dish out lots of damage. Which is a T-Rex in a nutshell. Big, bulky, bite its way through a car. It's just too badass. Spinosaurus, on the other hand, it's got great fishing skills, but that doesn't make an interesting dinosaur. It doesn't make an epic dinosaur. It makes an interesting dinosaur, and that's it. Interesting maybe not for some people, but I like my death machines. Even then, I have interesting dinosaurs. My second favorite, which is Carnotaurus. And my third favorite is Baryonyx, which is kind of cool because all three are in the new movies. Just by coincidence. And the reason I like those dinosaurs, one, T-Rex is just a T-Rex. That's pretty easy. Number one, it's a T-Rex. Trying to explain why someone likes a T-Rex is like trying to explain why someone likes to breathe. It's just the coolest. The most recognizable. The Carnotaurus is mostly because of Disney's dinosaur really making it look like a badass. Even though it wasn't that badass, as the movie described, truly interesting and very terrifying dinosaur, especially to a person, human being, creature able to run that fast, able to fit inside of houses at its average height of about 8-10 feet. The average house is only average height of a story, say 2 stories or something. A story's an average of around 10 feet tall, so you could fit in the average house, which is a scary thought. And after I learned more about him, just the horns, the weird design, the osteoderms, everything about it just was so unique, but still deadly. And that's what I liked about it. It was awesome. And there's Baryonyx. And I mean, it already has evidence of eating other dinosaurs. There's a baby iguantosaur, or iguanodon, what the fuck? Iguanodon bones in its stomach. So it's already got points for actually hunting other dinosaurs. But there's actually due to this dinosaur poster I used to have called the Dinosaur Parade. There was a load of dinosaurs on there, all different kinds, including on there was Deinonychus. And that also became one of my favorite dinosaurs. It's actually, I think it's number 4. Yeah. No, number 4 is Cryolophosaurus, and then number 5 is Deinonychus. But yeah, it was one of the carnivores on there. I just love the look of it in that picture with this big, massive claw on its hand, like a giant meat hook or something. Still love it to this day. It's a totally awesome dinosaur. It's too bad it's been neutered by the new trailers, it looks like, because it's missing the fucking defining feature of the animal, its heavy claw. Baryonyx means heavy claw, and they forgot to add that in. That would be like forgetting to put the horns on the Carnotaurus. It's just a kind of rookie mistake I wouldn't expect the series to do, especially since they focus on making dinosaurs more terrifying. Removing his big heavy claw is the exact opposite of that. It has to be muscular enough to carry that thing around. Probably just swing hard enough to chop your head clean off. That's just scary. But instead we got the one we got in the movie, which has no heavy claw. Because reasons. There's a lot of Realism out here. Oh well. No more epics. We saw one, we saw a T-Rex. Spawns are still not good enough. Thanks to the parks being removed. I guarantee if the parks had been in their regular state, I would have seen 2 epics. But I didn't. I saw one. Oh, it's been like 2 hours. So yeah, not great. Not fantastic at all. It sucks. It really does. Parks are the only place I ever even found a Margosaurus. I guess I can forget ever finding them out in the wild again. Wait, look at that. Triceratops popping up right under me. So yeah, I guess I can't, I don't know. This update hasn't really left me ecstatic about the game anymore. I think I made that clear already, that I've kind of not liked what the content has been since this update. God, it's hard to see and to aim at the same time. Fuck. Gotcha. Damn it. Oh well. A few more points towards the monostegotops. Yeah, that's it. That's what I did today. Might do some battling videos. Who knows? So continuing with my unlocking streak, I have been playing a lot of Battle Arena, and I got the Monolophosaurus. And I've already seen what this guy is like, and if I give him to high level, it'd be really useful because he can fucking make your attacks 0 like a douchebag. Oh, I really hated this dinosaur. It keeps asking, is that right, Jurassic World Alive after you unlock your legendaries and epics and shit? I just never did the Indominus, so. Yeah, look at those 2 moves right there. Reduce someone's attack to literally nothing for a single turn. That's a dick move right there. But that means I can start earning points towards the monostegotops on both sides, because now I've actually unlocked the Monolophosaurus. Oh, it feels good. It feels good to be actually earning stuff. Of course, I have to do it in the battle arena, because outside there's nothing. There's like nothing out there anymore. But yeah, so I guess I'll just keep going. Well, I know I'm not going to win this fight, but it's just nice to see the Swan of Marshes, I guess. Wonder if we can get a battle arena on Ruined Main Street. That'd be pretty cool. You know, like in the trailers and all that, they show that off. I think that'd be a neat battle. That'd be a neat battle arena. And the Lockwood Manor. Yeah, like out in front of the Lockwood Manor. That'd be another really neat battle arena. I'm trying to think, because this is like 1 gold star. And I gotta get the 2nd gold star and the 3rd gold star in 1 battle arenas, so let's go and die. Is there like any sort of details or something?
Because you'd think that a ballerina on Sorna would have some sort of references to, like, Jurassic Park 3 or something on it. And it wouldn't just be a plain forest map like the Nublar jungles. Or what was it? I don't remember. What was that one that had, like, it was just jungle? I didn't actually expect to do that. That was a happy coincidence, I guess. He's done it out for the count. Go get that nice. I don't want to waste my pounce. Boom. Like I think they should have added like a crashed plane somewhere, just because, well, it's Jurassic Park 3. I didn't actually expect to win this fight, and I kind of was hoping to swap out for Indominus Rex, but I guess not. Huh. Well then. I guess it was kind of neat, but I kind of expected a bit more detail on, you know, Jurassic Park 3 based material. I don't like the movie very much, but I at least expected something to reference it directly. Well, I just want to get some footage of the Indominus Rex in action before I inevitably die. This guy got 2 crits in a row and took out both my T-Rex and my Raptor and just, well, again, 2 hits. Wait, that's not the move I clicked on. The frick? Thanks for not letting me pick the move that would help me survive, game. Whatever, the game... There was no way I was going to win this fight. This is the first opponent. It was really cool, though, because he, like, emerged from the trees due to the way the thing worked. Well, there he goes. Yeah. Like I said, I'm probably going to be in this battle arena for very long. Because it's just brutal.